big day today. It is National Croissant Day. And we're celebrating the buttery and flaky pastry with an array of unique spreads and wine pairings, perfect for your next brunch or get-together.
Or both.
Thursday, Monday, day of the week that ends in day, evening.
Exactly. Joining us this morning is food and wine editor Lee Musho. Welcome back to New York Living. It's great to see you again.
Thank you for having me back. I brought the goods.
You always bring the goods.
Everything is
you
always
can come back whenever.
elevated when Lee comes to town.
It is.
Got me like,
Your class will join up, darling. Last time you were on the show, so much fun. We did the wine pairings with the Halloween candy leftovers.
Yes.
But right now, it is all about the croissant.
Yes. Croissant and butter spreads to pair with them. Because I think if you want to go indulgent, you may as well really go for it.
Yes.
May as well do it the right way. Lean all the way in.
Go big or go home.
And then we have some bubbles as well. So yes, ideal brunch.
Ideal pairing. Can you give us a little history of the croissant?
Sure,
Humble beginnings?
yeah. So the croissant, you would think that it was kind of created in France, but it was not. It was first created in Austria. Dare I say that France perfected it.
Okay,
that's fine.
They brought the recipe over,
That's fair.
added a lot of European-style butter to the recipe,
buddy.
getting those gorgeous layers. And now, you know, it is across the world maybe the most popular pastry out there.
I sure love it.
Right? So today we have some fun things. We have these croissants from Appartement 4F, which is a bakery in Brooklyn Heights. They've really blown up the past few years. They started during COVID. They're opening up another place in the West Village. So they're expanding, they're growing. Their secret and why they got so popular is because these croissants, I think, are the best you can get outside of France.
Okay.
Because they use French European-style butter.
I'm just gonna show Bobby this. Real quick.
And, you know,
The butter makes a difference.
That's what I get. I'll eat that one. Don't worry.
But so we tend to think in the U.S., right, butter is butter.
Yeah.
But really there are different kinds or different ways to
We
make
know that now.
it.
Different
Yes,
levels.
yeah. So European-style butter, it has more butter fat than American-style butters.
It makes everything nice.
Yes, and it's churned more, it's richer, it's creamier, it's more flavorful.
Okay, let's get to it.
Can we dive right in, please?
What's our first pairing?
First pairing is kind of like baklava inspired. We have this beautiful pistachio and rose croissant from Apartment 4F. And then paired with it, I made a little honey orange butter. And then I
Just
know
for us girls. Oh my God.
You shouldn't have.
we have a cremant. So cremants are fantastic because they're made in the same method as champagne. They're a little cheaper than champagne. So you can have it more often,
There you
I like
go.
to say.
Here, here.
And then it has a honey pistachio rim as
so
well.
How are we doing this? Biting the croissant
I would
and then
bite the croissant,
Okay.
take a sip
Is it the
of
one-
the cremant. Yes, all the way on the left.
Okay.
You can see little rose pieces on there.
Oh my God.
Well,
Holy
well,
smokes.
well.
Right.
Silence.
You kind of can't get more indulgent than that, can you?
Are you serious right now?
I mean, it wasn't going to be bad, was it?
No. Wow. This is insanely good.
Can you come to every dinner party I have?
Absolutely.
I'll cook, and you just
I
do
can't
all
believe
this.
what's happening in my mouth
We're
right
never
now.
quiet, and that was delicious.
So what makes this pairing so good, and actually why we did bubbles for all of these pairings, is because that's going to help cleanse your palate. We are doing straight butter on butter, butter on top of butter pastry.
Oh, wow.
So we need something to keep the palate excited, help cleanse it. So bubbles are really perfect for
Excellent.
that.
Wow, she's
Second
thought of
pairing, I
everything.
know. Second
Moving
pairing.
on, this is my favorite croissant in the entire world. It is an almond croissant with raspberry. So there's freeze-dried raspberries. It is gorgeous.
Stunning.
And on top, we have, I did kind of spring inspired because I know middle of winter, we need something to look forward to.
looking ahead.
Okay.
So we have a honey lavender butter.
Beautiful.
Paired with this. And then we have a sparkling rosé cremant, little lavender garnish.
Just
Wow.
a little lavender garnish
It's
you
as
have
if
laying
we're in the
around.
south of France right
Hold
now.
on, I'm gonna.
Exactly.
Do I have croissant on my nose?
Croissant.
Thank you.
It was worth it though. Okay.
Ladies.
Cheers.
Mm.
Oh, that's
so good.
That's really good.
That's rich. Really delicious. Wow.
I'm a happy camper right now.
It's so quiet.
Everyone in the booth is shocked. For
So,
once, we're quiet.
I would never think to pair these.
Yeah,
Never, ever.
The
One
lavender?
of my favorite pairings of all time is raspberries with something floral. There's something about it. There's this kind of delicate nuance of the raspberries. You don't want to overdo the floral. That's why I think this garnish is so nice, because you can smell the lavender.
Yes.
But it's not like we added lavender to the
Correct.
wine, right?
Last
Perfection.
pairing.
Last pairing is savory.
Oh, please.
So the last pairing, when I was coming up with these ideas, I was craving pizza. So we have a
Lucky us, a little peek behind
pizza-inspired butter. So the butter has sun-dried tomatoes and garlic and rosemary and Italian spices on a plain croissant. And then we have a bubbly cremant as well with a rosemary garnish.
Beautiful.
Cheers.
Oh my God, this, I love my job. Tastes like pizza.
It does taste like pizza. I'm glad you were craving pizza that day.
Me too. You know what? It's an everyday thing. It really is, isn't it?
This is so ridiculous, like in the best way. I don't even know what just happened, but Lee, thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Again, the door is always open for you, my
Yes.
friend.